Hi, I'm Janice Hakel Ranasinghe from Kairos Events and Weddings.
Hi, I'm Charm Dias from Magical Moments by Charm.
And we will be answering Living's questions today for Living Gets Real.
Hi Janice and Charm, welcome to Living Gets Real. It's lovely having the two of you all with us today in the studio. So we have with us Charm Dias, CEO of Magical Moments by Charm, and Janice Hakel Ranasinghe, founder and owner of Kairos Events and Weddings. Alright ladies, so DWP, Destination Wedding Planners. What is DWP? And what is the impact of having such a magnificent event in Sri Lanka? Could you just elaborate on this, please?
Okay, so DWP is Destination Wedding Planners Congress. Actually, it's the world's largest event held globally every year, and the one we just had was called DWP Privé, which is a private event of its nature, a little smaller than the big one, but equally important and equally exclusive. This is an event we have personally in the industry been wanting to have in the country for many, many years. And we are really thrilled that Cinnamon Life decided to put the money where it's worth and bring them down to Sri Lanka. And we had the privilege of partnering with DWP to host two of their events.
It is the world's largest B2B platform for destination weddings, and it was an honor to have it in Sri Lanka.
Okay, so Janice, you mentioned that you partnered with Magical Moments. So what role did each of you all play specifically in these two events?
So we collaborated to bring out a world-class event from concept and design to creating experiences with amazing entertainment, strategic execution, and working with different teams, our partners, with a global team, and coordinating to ensure that the event runs smoothly to bring out this two world-class events.
So they gave us the choice, and technically they've never done this before. So this was the first time they allowed us to do it. They've always partnered with, they invite one or two companies to partner specifically for each event. When they approached us, we were having a chat about some other things, and then we thought, you know what, it'd be more fun to just do it together. And also because we feel it was a good way to demonstrate how collaboration can impact for the greater outcome. Yes, we have our strengths, we both have our own businesses, we both have our own personal strategies and goals that we want to achieve for our companies, but also the collaboration of the two can bring out something different. And globally, when we as planners and we look at working not just in our little island but internationally, that is a very important key element to the success for any client, because we are constantly working with different partners, different planners, different vendors, and having a right relationship is important. And bringing the best out of everyone is important, and we had lots of fun planning it together, lots of cocktail nights as well.
And collaboration.
The footage was evident of that, yes.
I think collaboration at this level is power. You know, it is bringing together years of experience, knowledge, job knowledge, the resources, the networks, our teams, and coming up with bigger ideas, bigger impact, and to create this world-class event. And also there's a lot of learning that we as two individuals and also our teams got from this by collaborating.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just finished International Women's Day last month, right? Even though it shouldn't be a day and should be every day of the year, we often talk about women supporting each other. And this is a prime example of two females collaborating to make this event what it was. What were the nitty-gritties? How did this collaboration take place in terms of execution also?
Lots of cocktails to start with as a base in the planning process.
Oh yeah, lots of meetups.
Lots of meetups. But it happened in different ways. Charm Charm has a great strength when it comes to elements of design. I have a lot of experience and strength when it comes to entertainment and entertaining.
And communicating.
And communicating. And I think we used our strengths to bring out a great product. And I mean, from the feedback we've been getting, which has been amazing, it was twice the challenge because it was 2 events instead of having 1 each. But it was twice the fun and it helped us balance our stress levels as well.
Yeah, that is a key element.
Yeah, we really were able to support each other.
With our regular work, our workload, to take on such a 2 big events, I think because we collaborated, it was easier. It brought down the stress levels, and there was more focus in our areas of strength and more attention to detail.
Absolutely.
Because you all could have easily done this separately, but you all did this together.
That was the request actually.
Yeah.
This is the first time in their history that they
had to get special permission for it.
Oh, nice.
And do a special contract for the 2 of us.
So what were the 2 events that you all...
We did the opening cocktails, which was the first night that they had welcoming all the guests, the 200 and odd guests from 40 different countries. And we had it at Dreams and Beats at Cinnamon Life, which was again a unique space and property, not very common. Most people are still not aware of its existence, but we were able to convert it into an amazing experience, and I'm sure some of the videos that you've seen now that are out will give you that feel. And then the closing.
Yeah, which was at Bellevue Beach Club at Port City.
So we were able to do this really fun, cool dance floor in the water, into the sea. And of course, because of the tides and all of that, there are different times there was water and there wasn't. But by the end of the night, everyone was either in the water.
Everyone was in the water.
Yeah, and we had really cool experiences. We had a baila instructor teaching all these wedding planners from all over the world how to dance baila.
That was really nice, and they all
took back some great memories, I think, and learnings. Yeah.
Sounds very, very interesting and a lot of fun. Okay, so we'll talk about the tourism industry. How do you all think such events like the one that you have just concluded will have an impact on the industry, and more importantly, an impact on the economy?
Well, I mean, the tourism industry finally, after many years, has recognized the worth of this segment, which is destination weddings. It has been it's been refreshing to finally see this happen. Just 2 weeks back, some of us from the industry met with the minister and the heads of all the key ministries, government authorities that do support or need to support this area, like coastal, immigration, customs, etc. And there's a move to convene a working committee that there's better understanding in it. So with that happening as well, and an event like this, which brings down again 40-odd planners from 40-odd countries, looking to see how they can work with Sri Lanka, how open the state, the government, the authorities are, as well as how equipped the industry is to be able to service them and service their clients as they require. Because it's not your typical 5-6 people coming down, booking a hotel, doing a little ceremony on the beach and having a small dinner, one table dinner. These are huge luxury weddings that start from $75,000 to $100,000 at minimum, at bare minimum, that go up to millions. Yeah. And Sri Lanka is just still touching the very tip of this industry, and there's so much more potential we have. And now that they've come, they've seen, they've experienced, and they've met and connected, I think it's opened up a lot more doors.
Yeah, and it also showcased local capability, that there are world-class planners, partners, vendors, and also facilities like Cinnamon Life, amazing property, food experiences that, they had at the hotel. So it really boosted Sri Lanka's image.
Great, okay. So we're on to the last question on this segment. So touching a little bit on the previous question, what are the impacts of two females in the destination wedding industry in Sri Lanka? How is it being invited to partner two of the DWP socials that you all just described?
It was an honor and a privilege to be invited to partner for the two other socials, and it also shows trust in female leadership, and it shows influence in the industry, and it's also a celebration of female leadership.
Absolutely.
I think.
For me, that first night after we had a platform where they wanted us to speak at the start of the event, a partner that I work with, another planner who has 30 years experience from Mumbai, he walked up to me and he said, "I am so proud. I have always wanted to hear DWP call out my name, and to hear them call out your name was such a thrill for me, and so happy for you." When he said that, it's when I realized, oh my God, yeah, that was such a great privilege to be able to be here. I mean, sometimes you get wrapped up with the work you're doing and just focusing on what you have to do, that you forget what a great platform, what a great opportunity you've been handed. And it's also a recognition of that, your hard work for 20 years in the industry, you're finally being recognized, you're being given an opportunity to, and being said, hey, great work. And to be able to do it with a colleague, as I always say, I don't have competitors in this industry, they're all colleagues, because we all do amazing work, and if you're good, you continue to be good and grow. So it was really, I think it's really, I hope it is inspiring to others. Because I believe no matter how old or how young you are, it's just a matter of mind over matter. I had many people when I started at 25 telling me, wedding planning, what is that? You think girls can go out and do that in the middle of the night? And I'm like, thankfully I had parents who supported me, who didn't worry. But yeah, so I really do hope this will be encouraging opportunity as well.
No, and it's redefining industry norms, breaking barriers to reach out globally, and it's showing other females in the industry. I think it should inspire and give the confidence for the other next generation of females to not just work in this space locally, but reach out globally. And also it gives a female voice of the region to reach out globally. Like
okay, nice. Any closing remarks? Anything else that you would like to add?
I hope that that we've taken quite a while to get here as an industry. I hope we have the support of especially authorities and people in power to be able to move faster, because we will get left behind if we don't. From an industry perspective, we are running and we're running really fast against many other of our competing countries. But we can't do it alone. We have to have government support. We have to have the backing of the powers that be, and we hope that we see that happening in the future.
More involvement of the tourist board in conferences like this, more presence. And I hope the others in the industry also takes example of what we did, of collaborating, because I think that's the way to go. Even with the globe, the whole purpose of this whole conference is B2B collaborating, So when the global wedding planners come here, we collaborate, we become the eyes and ears here. Likewise, when we reach out to them. So I hope we set an example to the industry as well.
All right, ladies, thank you. So we've come to the end of segment 1, which is our questions. And we have a fun little segment 2 with a little game for the two of you.
Do we win something at the end of it?
No, you don't.
We play it now.
But we'll see you all on the other side.
The latest issue of LMD International is available at lmdmall.lk. You can also access the digital version on Press Reader, Maxter, our social media platforms and WhatsApp.
Alright ladies, welcome back to segment 2 where we have fun little game for you, and the game we have for you is Would You Rather. Okay, so I have 6 questions for the two of you all. 6 questions each. So we'll start with you, Janice. Okay. Would you rather have a perfect memory or be able to forget anything you want at will?
Perfect memory.
Would you rather always feel understood or always feel appreciated?
Always feel understood.
Would you rather be recognized for your intelligence or your kindness?
Kindness.
Would you rather time travel to the past or the future?
Oh, future, definitely.
To see what's happening, the trends and the designs. Would you rather give up social media or movies and TV forever?
Oh, social media. I absolutely hate social media. I do it because I have to. I will pick a movie on a VHS anytime. I'm old school.
Right, and thank God you have a social media person.
Absolutely.
Would you rather always tell the truth or always be able to tell when someone is lying?
Always be able to tell the truth. That's me.
Would you rather have more time or more energy?
More energy. And more time. Actually, I want both.
One or the other.
I think I maximized my time already, so more time.
More time?
Yeah, more
Okay.
time.
Would you rather be able to control the weather or the traffic?
The weather. Because it's been
Absolutely.
such a difficult task to do outdoor weddings now because the weather is so unpredictable.
Especially the last few months,
Oh,
right?
these last 2 years, I think.
Would you rather have unlimited knowledge or unlimited creativity?
Unlimited creativity.
Would you rather give up all the memories or money you made this year? Either the memories or the money.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Fun. What do you choose? Memories, I think.
Okay.
I keep the money.
Would you rather never be able to show emotions or never be able to hide them?
Never be able to show emotions. Never be able to hide them. I think I'm very good at hiding anyway. So, never be able to show emotions.
Okay, the last one. And this is a funny one. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized elephants or one elephant-sized duck?
One elephant-sized duck.
Can ride the duck.
Yeah.
All right, thank you ladies for being on the show.
Focus on one thing.
Yeah.
100.
We've come to the end of segment 2 and the end of the show as well. Thank you very much for being on the show. It was lovely to have you all with us. And we wish the two of you all the very best and more collaborations hopefully in the future within the event space as well and from the other event planners. So all the very best.
Thank
Thank you again.
Thanks for having us.
There you have it. These are our answers to the questions and the game.
Be sure to check out Living's Instagram and Facebook pages for the latest episodes of Living Gets Real. See you next time.